Good afternoon, Smith Station. I'm Dalton Pippins here with another episode of PNN, here with Tim Hester and Michaela Bostic.
Tim is 42-0 and number 1 in the state in wrestling. Good job. Here's Cameron and Ben with your announcements.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. I'm Cameron Cotton.
I'm Mason Donaldson.
Actually, he's replacing Ben forever. I'm just joking. On January 30th, there will be an FCA dinner for all winter and spring athletes and coaches at 7 o'clock p.m. in the cafeteria, which is another word for lunchroom.
Omega Sci-Fi fraternity Lambda Lota chapter is taking applications for scholarships. The deadline application is April 1st, 2012.
I think it said application deadline.
It still worked.
I don't care.
'Cause the application requires an essay and 3 letters of recommendation. See Ms. Scott.
Discover college life this summer. The 2012 Emory Pre-College Program is for rising juniors and seniors. That's you. The sessions are either 2 or 6 weeks in length and cost from $3,365. You can do that if you want to. For the 2-week session to $9,009
That'd be for 6 weeks.
for the 6-week college credit session. See Ms. Scott.
The
Ms.
University
Scott's
of
very
Alabama is offering the Rural Health Scholars Program this summer for current 11th graders.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. It is a 5-week program from May 29th to July 1st in Tuscaloosa.
25 students from Alabama will be selected, and there is no cost for the program. Requirements that you've been a resident of rural Alabama for 5 years. You've been an Alabama citizen for 5 years?
I have.
Okay. And have an ACT score of at least 21. Have an ACT score of 21?
Haven't taken it.
Me either. Have a B average
You're a
and be a
senior.
junior. I know. Junior in the 2012 school year. See Miss Scott. Miss Scott's an important
She
woman.
really is.
I say her name more than I say mine.
I know. She's a great lady. Attention sophomores. Bridge Builders of Alabama is looking for sophomore leaders who will lay aside individual, social, economic, and cultural differences to work for the benefit of all. Sophomores, this is a 2-year program that includes students from public and private high school. The program involves community projects, discussions, adventures, education, and first-hand experience with community leaders, and a summer experience. Please see Ms. Hammock if you're interested in this wonderful opportunity.
They try to switch it up on us and go to Miss Hammock for Miss Scott.
They did, and that was really weird.
I don't know. I just missed the T in your head.
Me too.
For like turtle or Tyrannosaurus
It was terrific.
Rex, or Terrific Tuesday or Terminator. Oh, for all the announcements or scholarships, please visit panthernews.com. I'm Cameron Cotton.
I'm Mason Donaldson replacing Ben Wallace.
I love you, Ben.
It's been rainy this past week, so let's see if the rain will ever leave the forecast. Here's Amy.
Good afternoon, Smith Station. Today I'm filling in for Amy. Today's high is going to be 70 and the low is going to be 46 and there's a slight chance of rain. Tomorrow there's also going to be a slight chance of rain with a high of 69 and a low of 55. Brooke Yelton, PNN.
Here's a senior memories video from Brianna. Love Brianna.
It seems like just yesterday we were freshmen attending the old high school, and now 4 years later we're here at the new school as seniors about to graduate. Throughout high school, you go through a lot of experiences and you make a lot of memories. Now that we're in the second semester and our last semester of our senior year, we reflect upon those memories and experiences.
Yeah, I'd have to say that my greatest memory is probably last year's prom, junior prom. Last year I was a friend with a lot of seniors that graduated, and that was probably one of the best nights I've ever had. We had a great dinner. We arrived fashionably late, had to have that in order, and we just danced until we just had to go. We had lots of fun, had fun with lots of other people. Didn't expect to see so many kids that didn't know how to dance well that night.
I would have to say my most memorable high school experience was the Enterprise versus Smith Station game last year, and it was just really awesome. It was like the best game ever, and I'm pretty sure everybody who was there remembers it like that too. And it was just like the last play of the game, how we just all pulled it together and came in for a win, with Mike Nolan throwing that great pass, and Jay Elias and Travis Banks down there. And when we caught the pass and they called it a touchdown, everybody just ran out there, and it was just like, it was awesome. It was the best feeling ever, and I remember that as like the best game ever, and it's like the most memorable event out of my whole high school.
The things I recall about this year's senior class are basically two things. When they were in ninth grade, they were these little bitty, teeny tiny students that were scared to death because they were at the high school with the big kids. And now they're the big kids and they make sure that you know it. And the other thing that I recall is about the group of students that I had as they were ninth graders taking Algebra 1. And they thought the algebra it wasn't fun, it was kind of hard, and now they're begging to do Algebra 1 again.
Here's Dalton and Cameron trying to pick up girls on this week's edition of Pick 'em Up.
You wanna be a player, but your lines ain't fly? You gotta hit us up to get a pick 'em up line. You gotta pick 'em up. Dang right.
Warning. Pick 'em Up Ministry is not held liable for slaps, rejections, beatings, etc. These lines are performed by professionals and under the supervision of professionals.
Welcome to another episode of Pick 'em Up. I'm Cameron Cotton here with my equal, Dalton Pippins. And as you can tell, today's not an ordinary show. We have Mr. Blake Smiley McMillan. And Blake has had some problem with the ladies going on. He's been part of a couple love triangles and everything. And we just really want to help him out.
All right, Blake, the tip I want to give you is the tip of all ages. Is tip number 1. Is don't be desperate. That's all I got to say.
All right, Smiley, the tip I want to give you is tip number 310. Be honest with females. They love it, dude. Don't lie to them. It's stupid.
I got a smiley face.
All right, Blake, now it's time for the line that'll work anytime. You're going to walk up for this beautiful girl. You're going to look at her and say, "Girl, life without you is like a pencil without lead. Pointless."
That's a good line.
Now, you want ready to try it out?
Let's do this.
All right, let's go, man.
All right, Blake, you remember the tips?
No.
First off, don't be too desperate, dude. I mean, that's just showing a sign of,
All right, and the other tip was you got to be honest. They don't like liars.
You have the line down?
Remember it?
No.
Oh, crap. Come on. All right, refresher course. Refresher
Let's go.
course. All right. You walk up to her and you say, "Girl, life without you is like a pencil without lead. It's just pointless." I promise she will melt in your hands like butter.
I got you. Like
Butter.
I like butter.
See that girl behind you over there in the pink shirt? You're going to pull a line on her. You're going to drop a line on her. Sindel Goodwin is her name.
I'm going to drop it on her.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Go for it. Believe in you.
Girl, life without you is like a pencil without lead. Pointless.
Oh, Blake, that was so sweet.
All right, Dalton. So I guess the line worked for Blake. Maybe, hopefully, we'll have another occurrence like this next week. Cameron Cotton,
Dalton Pippins.
pick 'em up.
Here's Caitlin with a preview of tonight's GQ review.
I'm Caitlin Van Cooley with PNN, and here are some boys that are in the GQ. They're going to give us some information about what's going to happen. How are you going to prepare for the GQ?
I am going to prepare by doing the GTS, Gym Town, and Shave.
And who is your biggest competitor?
I'd have to say Travis, but really, he's not even a real competitor. It's just the closest one to actually standing with me in the race.
Who is your biggest competitor?
I'd say my biggest competitor would be Schmody Applemeats, because he just thinks that he's top notch or whatever, hot stuff, so I'm gonna let him think that for now.
Okay, and what made you want to be in the GQ review?
Well, Miss Horton wanted me to be in it, but I really did it because my mom liked me the first time I did it, so I did it again for her.
Okay, if you could give any advice to the GQ boys, what would it be?
Well, I would tell them to go have fun, go out, smile, wink at the judges, come backstage, drift real quick like a mile, come back out, have some more fun. That's it.
Welcome back, Smith Station, to another episode of your news entertainment. I'm John Lawrence here with Jordan Peters. Jordan, why don't you go ahead and start us up with today's show with the top 5 songs of 2011.
All right, well, starting from the last song to leading up to the #1 song of 2011, we have Flo Rida with his song Good Feelings. Up next, we have Bruno Mars with It Will Rain, and LMFAO with Sexy and I Know It, and then finally for the #1 top spot for 2011, we have Adele with Set Fire to the Rain.
Cheers hard for you, Adele. Congrats to you, Adele. We and the rest of the world will be looking forward to what new inspirations you have ahead for us in the future. Now we're going to be moving on to MTV's new artists to watch out for 2012. We have the new upcoming band called Cascade. Chances are you guys have probably found their way to a Cascade track without you even knowing it. Ryan Redden, the Chicago DJ and record producer, has been remixing tracks since 2001, and he's played a vital role in electronic dance music. He's traveled the globe selling out shows, and he was also named America's Best DJ of the Year by DJ Times. It's probably a good time to start paying attention to the new upcoming changes in the music world. Moving on to more urban artists to be noticed, we have Kenna Ganis. Jordan, why don't you give us a little insight to that artist?
All right, John, I'll take things from here. If you didn't know, this artist got discovered as she entered herself into the Doritos Crash Super Bowl contest in 2007, and her original song, Message from Your Heart, aired in more than 97 million homes. Kenna quickly got discovered and scored herself a record deal, so definitely props to you, Kenna.
Way to go, Kenna. I look forward to hearing more of your jazzy attitude and urban take on music. Next, we're going to be taking a look at celebrity news. Adam Lambert, for all you ladies out there, you'll be sad to know that the celeb did get himself into a little bit of trouble, for he was arrested in Finland after a bar fight with his partner. But Adam says that everything is good, he just went a little overboard. So hopefully he can salvage his friendship with his partner and put all this behind him.
And I'm sure everyone knows the Jersey Shore star Snooki.
Of course.
Snooki tweeted a makeup-free photo of herself to the public eye. Many people were surprised by the act, but many people say that she doesn't need all that makeup. Let's take a look at that image.
I really do have mad love for my girl Snooki, and I do believe that no matter what, she'll always be beautiful. Now moving on from the Shore House back to the sweet home we call Alabama, we're going to tell you about local music events that are going to take place at the Columbus Civic Center. Before we close the show, Blake Shelton will be performing on January 8th at 7:30. Then, to end things up, we'll have Lady Antebellum coming to the Civic Center on March 3rd at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to get your tickets ahead of time before time runs out.
All right, everyone, thank you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed the show, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye-bye.
Do it right the first time. Something we learn here every day in PNN. A message of inspiration from your friends at PNN. Have a great day, Smith Station.